Dive into our first play from You're My Next Victim with an incredible engage on Yasuo. This game is just about dead even, but the enemy team has mid inhib, so they've grouped up to push out the wave and defend Baron. Yasuo picks up 2 charges of his Q before dashing in, going for a crazy engage to catch them off guard with a triple knockup into Last Breath, followed by the Dragon Graves ult on the way from Nami to wombo them down so they can clean up this fight. Everyone but Yasuo makes it out alive, but that's definitely a worthy trade to give his life for the team fight that wins his team the game. From this point on, the rest of blue team can shove down mid and fight their way through the super minions to take down the last remaining Nexus tower and bring this game to an end. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have NVBR on Gnar, who syncs up insanely well with his mid off the back of a roam. The enemy team set up a 3-man gank, and Volibear moves in to get things going, but a great slow keeps him back, and then Gnar jumps to dodge Zap. He's forced to fight, but his rage bar is filling as Braum comes in just as he goes Mega, slamming them into the wall as Zyra ults, chaining the knockup as Gnar throws a fadeaway boulder on all 3 while the plants rip them to shreds. That was so insanely well synced up, so we're going to check that out again, but pay close attention to how well they string together every bit of CC and damage. Landing in a 3rd place is Shinigami on Azir, who comes up huge at a mid-game fight for Dragon. He gets there after losing a few teammates, so he decides to play it safe and stay over the wall, trying to zone them away from Graves, but Hecarim ults in, forcing Graves to flash, but then Azir calls on his soldiers with Q to burst him down. At this point, Dragon's getting low, so he quickly pounces with a beautiful drip, flash ulting to crush them instantly, which also nets them Dragon for free. Patience and timing were both key reasons why Azir was able to turn this crucial mid-game fight. Our number 2 play from Kadir on Thresh comes from a high diamond level game, but before this play really kicks in, I also wanted to shout out the Kalista, who equally helps make this play happen. Red team isn't doing so hot in this fight, but Kalista's moving in, so Kadir sets her up with a turnaround hook on the super valuable Caitlyn. Before her team can come save her, she gets popped by the Ren stacks, and now the enemy team wants revenge, so they move in. He fires out another Q as they hook each other, and Kalista goes on blitz, ulting Thresh out of the minefield, and then they burst the robot down while backing away from Skarner. Kalista falls low, but good kiting allows them to effectively 2v1 Skarner while avoiding the bombs, turning the tables for the 3rd kill with some help from Kadir's Ignite. With only Ziggs remaining, Thresh rides that fine line between life and death, going from a hook to a pro flash dodge on the bouncing bomb that would have surely been curtains for Thresh. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have BTCH Plus on Shaco with a play I wouldn't consider flashy, but for a challenger level game, he definitely makes this look easy. After taking the inhib, he books it because the enemy team's right on his tail, but he has friends coming too. Right as Talon gets close enough, he turns bursting Janna to force Monsoon, and then he has to ult to avoid Lucian as his clone baits Ahri Spirit Rush and Charm while he eats to finish Janna. Ahri chunks Talon even lower, and we see Lee Sin coming in from the jungle, but Shaco simply waits for her to get out and then ease for the kill before deceiving away from Crowstorm to put pressure on Lucian. The enemy team tries to peel back to save their AD carry, but the slow from Red Buff gets him the triple before he goes down. At this point, I'd be mashing Q as hard as I can, and right as he revives, he manages to slip out, but the enemy team spreads apart, and Lee Sin has a feeling he's going to the brush. He puts down a box as Lee Ward jumps to close the gap, but he gets feared as Shaco continues to slowly chip away at his health while keeping out of range of Fiddles. Knowing Lee Sin's Sonic Wave cooldown, he pre-deceives, dodging the Q, but the enemy team still had vision of him, so they know what direction to chase. When he becomes visible again, he puts down another box and fights Lee Sin, waiting for the double fear to kick in, which gives the friendly Nidalee time to freely burst down either one. Fiddles gets taken down as Lee Sin gives it his all, but they both turn and fight him, outracing him to the kill for the ace in favor of blue team as they take the win immediately after. And for the bonus scope of the week, we have Niangarang on Jinx with a dream scenario for anyone with a global ult. At the start of this play, we see the enemy team happily doing Baron until blue team starts to show up and give them trouble. They're thinking this is great because not only are they going to get Baron, but blue team just delivered a couple of free kills to them for no reason. They get back on Baron afterwards to finish it off, but things won't go exactly their way. As the rest of this plays out, I wanted to give a big thanks to our sponsor, Loot Crate, for supporting our channel. Loot Crate's a service that delivers to you a package every month full of gamer gear, t-shirts, and cool